She right behind me. My diamonds oh so shiny. Even sometimes they blind me. My repertoire's big. Nothing I do is tiny. They wanna be me when they see me, cause that's just a rude awakening. Try me or deny me, and I am the dude who will take it there. I got money trees and in this season, watch I take them in. You just junior flexing, man, that's cute, somebody break them in. Flexing with my dogs, flexing with my bras. I'm flexible when flexing, cause I flex like it's my job. You can't see me like Mirage. Just because. How you gon' pull up in boutiques when your car's in a garage? Never that. Did somebody ever say they better at flexing big? I go bigger and that's how I get them back. You cannot flex on me or get the best of me. I'm master flex like Master Chef. I just got the recipe. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the word. I be flexing, I be. I got the word. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the word. I be flexing, I be. I got the word. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Look, I ain't playing no games with none of y'all that won't play this. I'm stunting on them, I'm stunting on them, I'm stunt man, I'm famous. Never seen so many plexing. All y'all got anguish. If y'all talk about flexing, y'all talking my language. I swear on everything, y'all something else. So much hate, I'm shocked to say that all y'all got something left. Just know I'm flexing on everything, if nothing else. That's why I put these boys away, put them boys up on the shelf. No weight room, I super set. Pull two cars out at once, call that a super flex. Y'all looking just super stressed, I'm looking so super blessed. If you ain't got no flex, then I call that a super mess. Tell the world all about me. I flex hard, and I might be the coldest that you ever seen. Take notice, I'm focused, flexing on your team. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the word. I be flexing, I be. I got the word. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the word. I be flexing, I be. I got the word. Yo, I be flexing, I be.
How you gon' flex? How I flex? I try to tell these haters that my flex is the best. You should understand I'm the man of the rest. You wanna see me flex? I'ma show you what it is.
Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the word. I be flexing, I be. I got the word. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the word. I be flexing, I be. I got the word. Yo, I be flexing, I be.
The world's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
He picks it up on the second, over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's good!
And Homer to the pen! This game is over!
Oh! Crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell, deep right center field, carrying, and it's gone!
That was hit hard. Left center field, Nishi
on Bell to the deep left field. Is this baby gone? A grand slam!
Champion! The AAA World Series is over! What a live shot!
I can't believe my eyes.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League. Season 18, to be exact, kicking off here on your screens, our second part of a big triple header as all three leagues are getting underway with a primetime cast here tonight. We just saw an amazing showdown in the AA between Johnny Caliber and Silly Power Ranger that was casted by Union Spliff. They did an amazing job, and it's now myself, Dwayne, in the booth for the play-by-play, and joining me for this AA kickoff between Kawashi Blue and the Icebirds and the Baldur's Gate Beholders and malekdragonborn. It is Mystery Man. And Mist, what do you got on this matchup here tonight, and what's your reaction to those games we saw earlier?
Well, the earlier games were exactly what we could have, hoped for. Weren't sure we would get it, but we got exactly what we kind of thought we would get. It's been a trend. Last season we had some killer openers as well. So you love to see it. And then we've got a pretty darn good matchup here with Kawashi, a veteran already, it feels like. He kind of hung around the XBL before he really jumped in there. So it seems like we all know Kawashi, even though I think this might only be his second season. And then Malik is fairly new, came in last season. Great attitude. Looking to improve. It'd be interesting to see where these two stand.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how they shake out, especially towards the end. And especially with, the ego gap in hand as well here tonight to take into account. AA with its sliding egos brings about an interesting scenario. And you've got Malik on 71 ego and Kawashi up at 80 after some really great success in recent scrims and the recent cup. Kawashi's really looked great. And then, Malik has a really strong work ethic as well. So, these are the two types of players that are sophomores in this league that you really want to put on feature here to kind of just, give them also a great reward for their hard work. Let's see them on the prime time, see what they got, and get that honor of kicking off the AA season. So two big sophomores, big primetime games. I think they're chomping at the bit, and I know we all are, to get the season started ourselves. So let's go ahead and let these two know it's time to get started. These babies are coming at you live, and we'll be right at you for game one in just a few moments. Big Sky Night is the venue as we jump into things here. Game number one of AA's opening night, the home of the Beholders and the home of malekdragonborn. It's always fun to get a little bit of one of these stadiums you don't usually see, especially at nighttime.
Yeah, this one's a really pretty one at night with those big triangle lights up there. I don't like this stadium on other settings, but I think it's really, really beautiful at night. It's going to play really well for these two. One thing I didn't mention in the pregame train is I feel like anybody that's moving up at an honest pace, it's around 80-ish where you start to really feel that four-seam fastball. So we'll have to see how Kawashi starts to hit. Because did we say Kawashi's on 82?
80 flat.
80 flat. Okay, 80 versus 71.
Yeah, and we see the first hit of the ball game, or not hit, excuse me, first swing of the ball game. That's hit pretty square by Kawashi to dead center, but handled well by the Beholders out there in center field. You've got Sergio Ray pitching on the mound for malekdragonborn. And there's I think it's Ami Kanmochi, or Amy maybe. This one on the ground. Mia Dubs, those at first in time. There's 2 down quickly here.
Yeah, the stadium always reminds me of Mama Junjun, because Mama Junjun seems to be the only, really extremely high-tier player that I know of that really likes the stadium and tends to play it. So I always think of this as Mama Junjun's home.
Yeah, if you've played Mama at any point in recent time, you've definitely played your games here at Big Skies. One of the notable players who does make this his home, and some players down here in the Double A trying to do the same. That short left field, even though it's high up there, that can be something that plays well as a home team. We've got a single here.
I was going to say a brutal hitter here in Louise Sluggerville, and she singles.
Yeah, it was squared up pretty nicely by Kawashi, and it's handled by the center fielder, so nobody's able to move further than second base, but there's 2 on with 2 outs for Jusu Sutorobari. Jusu Sutorobari. I'm pretty sure that's how I'm going to pronounce that.
Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, they're putting the pressure on us here.
Well, if you've casted any of Luke's games, then you know to be ready for a few different pronunciations. That's a really good change up there in the sequence that gets Kawashi going early. Oh, and the strikeout on the edge gets her looking. Add on the first, no runs scored. Big Double A. First inning here on opening night. We're going to see the bottom half of it. With Pyron Pike batting, takes a fastball from Wally Fingers.
Yeah, something I want to note, Terrain. I'm pretty sure that starting pitcher for the Beholders has stimulated, which you almost never, ever see. So that's kind of something to possibly keep an eye on.
Yeah, that could engage. Can that engage at any time in the game or only once the game begins?
It's only the bottom of the 7th forward.
Okay.
The bottom of the 7th is when it's going to engage or not engage.
Copy that. So we'll see. We'll definitely keep an eye on that if that does happen with the starter, getting an extended outing.
Right.
That's a lot to bank on your pitchers here, but we're seeing now the strategy at the plate for malekdragonborn. Takes a heater. There's some good velo here. This ace from Kawashi's some money well spent, and this one's hit off the hands. It's lifted to right, and it should be caught. It is by the second baseman. That'll end the first inning.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Baldur's Gate. That sounds like some kind of an RPG type game or something. Have you ever heard of that, Dwayne?
I have indeed. It is actually one of notably the most foundational RPGs in the RPG genre. So Baldur's Gate did get a new edition in the past 2 years, I believe, that a lot of people have gotten their hands on. But Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, yeah, foundational games in the genre. And awesome to get, a good theme team on something that, is in the zeitgeist like that. As this one's past the center fielder, that's a little bit of missed outfielding there, and that's going to be 3 bases to lead off the inning. Even though Cannon Arm's going to give it a good chance to make an out, that may play later in the game.
Yeah, Black, I think it was seemed to have enough time, but seemed to be running in quicksand as well.
Yeah, good speed. So you got to think some decent contact at any point will bring that run home, but those heaters on the edge are tough to catch up to from Sergio Wright. Here comes the forkball, shows bunt, misses low.
It just misses. That would have been nice.
That was really close, and we are playing the bunt defense here. Ooh, lag pitch. Taken for the strike. It's evened up.
Not sure if he wants to bunt or not.
We're showing bunt again. Oh, that was a risky take, but now the count runs full.
Trying to be a little bit tricky here. Might backfire.
Lifted to center. Black is back. He does run in on it, and then he takes a good throw towards home. It's off center from the plate. The run will score. He definitely had him.
Had to basket catch it, but if he could have put the throw on line, I think could have shut that down, Brain.
Yeah, that's tough breaks for the Beholders in the first round of the Double-A season. Goes to Kawashi Blue. It's 1-0 here in Game 1, top of the second. Wally Fingers, the pitcher, is batting now for himself. Wally flips it out to right. It's going to land out there in some grass, and that'll be a single. Decent speed on this pitcher, so let's see if he can get her on the bases. That's going to be a factor in a lot of games this season, is the speeds of pitchers in the XBL across all leagues.
Yeah, pitchers can now go up to 60 for fairly cheap, which is not necessarily that high, but it's high enough.
Ball taken on the inside corner of the plate, and it's 1-1. Kawashi wants to add to that lead. Malik wants to find a double play, but there's a great strikeout looking.
Get it off her
instead.
shoulder there.
It's the second time we've seen a looking strikeout in 2 innings here. So if Malik can live on the corners, it looks like he's going to have some success. That one's flipped foul, but it was close. 0-2 changeup, swung on and missed. That was a great sequence there.
Yeah, she got cooked right out of hand there. You could see she didn't pick it up at all, just threw the bat.
High pitch on this hitter as we flip things over to the bottom of the second inning. It is Krim Jaravarax. Ooh, he crushes it deep to left center field. That's high. Is it high enough? It's off the yellow line, the facing of the wall. It's going to be a long single.
Yeah, this is kind of a funky ballpark, especially right there where it actually plays kind of long because the wall is so high, and it's actually pretty deep enough to trap some balls there against those walls.
You know, big lefties with a lot of power probably want to be trying to shoot that to right field, but having to contend with that left center field gap, that's going to be interesting as well. And he's got Distractor in play on the base paths. We'll see if that gives him any boost, as this one's hit deep to center field, but it's only just about in front of the warning track as Miles Prower makes a grab. There's one down here. Runner still remains at first. Granny Weaver steps in. Easy target and sprinter. This is a nice build of a player. Right-hand batter against the right-hand pitcher, Wally Fingers. Elite changeup a factor. This one that hit right up the middle. There's that sprinter right out of the box.
Yeah, she looks heavy, but she can get down the line, and she really laid into that ball that was lost right over the middle.
More speed at the plate as we've got the center fielder for Baldur's Gate. Another sprinter indeed here with, this is that player with the cannon arm. He flips it out to left. That may find some grass. It does. Bases are going to load up with one out here.
Wow, what an opportunity.
The opportunity.
He's screaming about it.
Yeah, and it goes to Alex Porter, the catcher. He's the fastball hitter. Not the biggest, toughest build, but he does have tough out.
Oh, mistake there. Got away with it.
Wally Fingers back at it. It's on the ground and short. It could be playable for 2. On to second. Over to first. In time for the double play. They're out of the jam. Bases loaded. Comes to no avail.
Yeah, he got sucked into a low pitch with a bunch of runners on base, and we know how deadly that can be, Train.
Ball misses high here to start the top of the third. This game coming from Malik Dragonborn's perspective, we're going to flip things in game 2 over to Kawashi. So this is one of those sets where we're getting it live, and we're going to be getting it from both teams here, both home teams. That one caught out there by the right fielder there, off his shoe tops a little bit to start the top of the third inning. Gets ahead, still a factor here for the starter. And only behind one is Malik Dragonborn, so, you know, a ton of game left to play.
Yeah, a lot of pressure on the outfielders early here. We're actually seeing them do a pretty good job out there. So that's something that the lower players in the AA and sometimes even the lower AAA will kind of struggle with that outfielding. It's not that easy.
Forkball catches the edge of the zone low. This is the type of forkball use that I'm used to, you know, trying to employ. Those are those ones
she
that
went
can
the wrong way.
Just bite the edge of the zone, and that is really almost was an amazing recovery type of play though from the second baseman. But that step the wrong way really was kind of sealing the deal there on that hit.
Yeah, got lucky with her covering second base. That can play so huge sometimes, Train.
It can. Ooh, that ball almost hits the batter, breaks the bat instead, and ends up being a fly out just deep enough for the first baseman to run about 10 feet.
Yeah, she's swinging a ball that we thought was probably going to bean her, so I'd have a tough break there.
Yeah, the Beholders get away with one. There's 2 outs here in the inning, fouled away. Kawashi resets. Once a pitch to hit, it's the slider on the outside corner. Offers out late. Okay, yeah, that one was a bit of a tough pitch maybe to see it coming out of the hand. This one high and inside. It looked like a strike all day. We'll never get to know as it swung on. And that one's lifted to the second baseman. So a couple of weak flyouts get the Beholders out of another jam. And we're in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, you'd love to see a nice competitive start here because we really didn't. We really even now don't know exactly what we have here. But we know Kawashi was one of the top AA, and we know Michael was in the mix. You know, Malik Dragonborn sounds so much more nasty than Michael the music teacher, but you know, it's kind of a Jekyll and Hyde thing.
It may be, and we'll see if that type of Jekyll and Hyde performance comes into play, or if really he's going to turn things on and keep it that way. You know, under the bright lights as a factor, you know, AA doesn't get as much exposure, and these players always wanting to impress, I'm sure, just have to settle in here. As we're still young in game number 1 of a very young season here in season 18. Can you believe it's been 18 times we've ran this thing through?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I came in season 10.
Feels like forever ago already.
Yeah, I mean, I was late to the dance, and now I feel like I've been here forever, but I've enjoyed every second of it. It's such a great league.
There's a ball in there low.
Uh-oh.
That misplaced 2-seam can be so dangerous. He goes back to the well with it and gets it hit off the hands. That's the result you want. It's caught. No, it's not. Oh, no.
The Bermuda Triangle got him. It seemed like somebody should have come up with that, though. What the heck?
Yeah, you got 3 players out there looking at each other, pointing fingers probably on who's got to call that. I think, you know, at the end of the day, tough play for Granny Weaver, but she does have a ton of speed. Runners at first, no outs. It's Wally Finger, the pitcher, batting again. He got on last time. He's going to whip one out there to left. He hits it well, but this time on a line where the left fielder can make a grab. And there's one down.
I have no idea what he's doing with those high 2-seams that are not getting to the corners. You cannot be throwing that pitch. He's thrown at least 3 of them in the last at bat.
High and inside fastball, Kawashi handles well.
Wow. Yeah, I think Kawashi's a little too good for that play. You're going to have to mix it up a little bit here, Train.
Yeah, maybe get that fastball tailing low and out of the zone instead of high, and we'll see. He might be thinking about it there.
Maybe go with fork. I mean, seems to want to run that fastball. I'm not exactly sure why.
He's going for, I think, to try and get that ground ball. He makes a decent play at it, getting the line out there, and he's got to go at the 2-hitter here.
That was really located, though. That was a great pitch.
Big slider again, deep in the zone. He's throwing a few of those. That high fastball almost was handled. It's going to be warning track power, though, and it's caught out there by Steric Black.
Got bailed out. He missed there. Yeah, he had a couple of really nice pitches there, and he went back to the fastball well, which is not looking that good right now, but he did get out of it.
Yeah, Icebird still only scored the 1 run early in this first inning. So we'll see what comes into play as the starters begin to tire out. Velo starts to, you know, chip away, and the bullpen thoughts start to come into play. You see them all hanging out there in that left field wall. It's a really cool spot for the bullpen in this stadium.
Yeah, a bit of a meatball slider there, but a nice little piece of patience there from a you know, a lower. It's hard to wait on that slider, especially when you're, you know, struggling with the ego a little bit. But a nice hit from the Beholders.
Oh, just misses one there. You can see. Takes a second look at it. And then he gets fooled by the changeup. Ooh, it's 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch, a breaking ball. Rushed out to left.
Wow, that would have been the last pitch in the world I would have thrown. I would have come back with changeup after he looked bad on that one. But he threw the meatball curveball, and it got him out of it.
Varian Wingmaker at the plate again. Goes for the low curveball, but it's going to be fair down the line. This one's could score the run. That's decent speed. He's thinking about rounding third. Here comes the throw. It's going to be a triple all day, and the run scores. We're tied up.
Wow, you're a little bit shocked if you're Kawashi. That was actually a pretty good pitch, but the lefty pulled it right down the line.
Granny Weaver waves at one. She saw late. Likes that inside fastball. Was a changeup, though. Swung on, out there, breaking ball.
Good reticle.
Now they've got the lead. That's a good RBI single.
Yep.
Handled the breaking ball well. Didn't try to do too much with it. Flipped it out to left field, and you got still a runner on first with 1 out.
Yeah, looking to use some speed here is Black.
He does not quite square that one up, and he lifts it to center. Yeah. And there is 2 down.
The Willie Mays Hayes pop-up that you never want to see.
Yeah. For every pop-up he gives, he's going to have to, you know, get down and give him, what was it, 10 push-ups, 20 push-ups?
Something like that.
Yeah, that one. sent out there into left center field. That'll be a nice extra base hit. Maybe if it wasn't cut off, that could have dealt with the runner there at second base, but instead it is a clean double with 2 outs, and there's a runner or 2 runners in scoring position. The pitcher getting looked at here to get lifted.
Yeah, got to be yanked. It doesn't have enough stamina to push that.
The pinch
and now you
perfect
got
player.
pinch perfect and clutch. Oh, the clutch is actually not engaged here, but regardless, a tough hitter.
Yeah, really tough off the bench early in this game. Bottom of the 4th, trying to kind of keep the foot on the gas is Mr. Dragonborn.
Oh, and he doesn't really want to pitch to him. Oh, but does come down the middle. So now the batter needs to wonder, is he really going to pitch to me? No, he's not going to. So he fell for the bait. Yeah, he got sucked in by that one down the middle when he really wanted to take, and then he got burned with a changeup. That's really good pitching from Kawashi. He set him up.
It's a big hitter's count, 3-1, and that can be tough to kind of keep yourself from swinging on. So, bit by that bug are the Beholders, but they've got the lead now in the top of the 5th. It's 2-1. Kawashi responds by hitting that one almost fair on a line. Crushed it, but hits the wall foul. Now it's 0-2. It is Verrill Druid out of the pen. Super low velo, high jump, high accuracy, and this one lifted to center, and where Black can handle it, there's 1 down.
Yeah, there's that curveball taking a lot of heat off of the distance there. It wasn't placed that well, but it was placed well enough.
Strike in there, 1-1 count to Louise Sluggerville. She was the one who got the first RBI of the game, we believe, right? And she just crushed this one to right center. It's deep. It's got enough to get out of there. It does not. It hits the top of the yellow line. That's the second ball we've seen here tonight that's hit the yellow line at Big Sky at the highest point of the wall.
Wow. I thought that was out. That looked like it was rocketed off the bat.
This is what Mystery Man says. Wow, we've never come to Big Sky. We never see games here. And look at that. It comes to show itself up, as a third player here tonight on Match of the Week. The Big Sky Stadium really being a big factor. Runners are at first and third with 1 down now after a quick single.
It like I said, it's a bit funky between the goofy distances between right and left center, and then the walls are very, very odd.
This one was hitting to foul territory off the end of the bat, and that's a quick 2 down. Mario Supremo, though, has got a lot of speed. He's going to look to get on. He fouls it. Ew. Out of play. I thought it was going to be playable for a moment. Curveball, 0-1. Deep strike in the zone. Nicely pitched. And the 0-2 upcoming. It's a heater inside. Hit off the hands. Dobbs can play it. Over to first in time. There's 3 outs, no runs score. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Icebirds have been kept off the boards at the top of the 2nd.
Yeah, it feels like this game should be 5-6 or 8-6 or something, but they seem to be wiggling out when it doesn't seem like they're going to.
Yeah, both players in jams, really. Quite a few times in this game. This one's crushed to right.
No.
But the warning track going to be a factor again. It's off the wall.
Yeah.
It's a long single.
Yeah, he definitely got on a slider there, but he slightly misreticled it, which is why I was kind of wondering. But pretty happy with just a single instead of an out.
I'm just surprised even the short walls here now at Big Sky are giving us the treatment. This is getting a little bit insane.
I told you those walls were funky, didn't I?
Yeah, even the right field short wall is giving us problems. This is just an odd game.
You've even got that little chain link fence wall in the extreme right corner.
Yeah.
That makes it super short. That's a little funky. I've seen some really weird things over there.
That one doesn't need to be short, though. That's not going to hit any walls on a line. 3-1 shot. Oh, my goodness. Absolutely crushed. The 3-run home run. 426 feet. And all of a sudden, it's 5-1.
Yeah, he squared that one up and really put his weight into that one. So now the Beholders in the driver's seat here and looking unbelievably good considering the opponent.
Ooh, that 1-0 was slapped out into left center. The diving attempt is not enough to get there. Runner's thinking about second base. He does. Big double there to respond after the homer, too. And is Runner in scoring position, 1 out, and already 3 runs have scored. Granny Weaver wants to do some more damage. All of a sudden, the Beholders are all over this game. Throw goes to second in time, though, to get the play at first.
Yeah, one thing I've seen is if you can make a great pitch against the Beholders, you can really tie him up in knots. But you start throwing mistakes up there, and it gets ugly fast. I think Boulder's Gate here maybe has improved since last season. I think Kawashi might be a little bit surprised by some of these swings. You know, he's losing some meatballs, and it's not looking that good.
3-1 pitch, fouled away.
Oh, got away with that one.
Now it's full. And he misses outside. It's a good take from Dragonborn there.
Ooh, that was tough.
We've got the 8-hole hitter and catcher at the plate, and it is playable for the shortstop. Throws it to first in time. There is 3 outs, and that'll do it for the bottom of the 5th. But the 3-run score on the homer. 10 hits apiece for both teams, with only 1 run across for the Icebirds.
Yeah, and I think the number of hits is the key, Train. This isn't like the scoreboard obviously lying to us a little bit. They've both gotten 10 hits. The Icebird birds need a little bit of luck, you know, maybe a hits batter or a couple stolen bases, something to kind of get that momentum.
James Allman's going to come off the bench to pinch hit here for the starting pitcher Wally Fingas, so he's going to be taken out of the game, and it's now the top of the 6th. So we'll have to see the bullpen here for the Icebirds come into play in the bottom half. This one's flipped out there to right center. That's a huge pinch hit double.
Could even be 3. That's pretty deep out there, but
not a ton of speed.
Yeah, you can triple out there, but like you said, the speed wasn't really quite there.
Yeah, about a mid-speed, 50-speed looking type of player. Mittens McClanahan, the leadoff hitter, trying to do some damage here to respond for the Icebirds.
Carry.
It does not quite. It was playable out there in left field at the warning track, and there's 1 down for Allegra Constantini.
Yeah, and you can get some weak hits off of those walls because they are really short, but he got sawed off there a touch.
We've got a 1-1. This one's lifted to dead center.
Ooh, that was
another
really
one that Kawashi's just gotten underneath.
Wishes he would have tagged up probably, but a little bit of nerves, a little bit of just wanting to get going.
There's 2 outs here. Still looking to do damage, and this one's crushed to left center. It's a jump. It's off the yellow line again. Can you believe it's hit the yellow line for a 3rd time in this game?
I can't believe it was hit that hard. You could see it was really walloped, but it didn't look like it had any chance of clearing the outfielder. That could have almost been a home run.
That was really, really close there. Kawashi again flips it out to left center, but it's caught, stabbed by the shortstop.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful play.
Boy, if that gets over the head, then pandemonium breaks loose. But nonetheless, you get a run here. It's not that late in the ball game, so Kawashi's fine here, but does need to pitch a little bit tighter because Malek Dragonborn has shown that he's going to punish some mistakes, so you can't just keep throwing him in there.
Patience Virtuosa is the relief pitcher out of the pen. He's got a rally stopper trait, too, to keep the Beholders where they're at just in case.
Look at this batter train. It's all contact.
Just a ton of contact here for Thaxis Kurath.
And you can do something with those hitters, but that's where it hurts you right there. That should be a single.
Yeah, for sure. He did square it up pretty well, but it just floated over to the second baseman. Pyron Pike bats, leadoff hitter. Makes a quick 1-1 count. And here is one on the inside portion of the plate, but swung on. Just missed late. Ball fouled away. That was swung on.
Sucked into that.
Yeah, I think maybe he hit 2 buttons at the same time, brought up the chat, and swung.
I do that all the time.
Mia Dubs is batting here now with 2 outs. Ball game's at 5-2. Run scored last inning for the Icebirds, keeping things competitive. They had the lead early, and then it was taken away by the Beholders here. We're still in Double-A's game number 1 of opening night We got an XBL match of the week as well in an hour and a half's time, where Mama Junjun takes on M. Bennings, and after that, the floodgates open and games will be ready to play. The league codes will be distributed, so I'm as excited as anybody. I might even dip my toes in. I'm not quite sure yet.
Yeah, that XBL matchup is absolute fire. I've seen M. Benning shut down Mama Junjun, so those of us, including myself, who really believe in Mama's bat, M. Bennings is no joke. He is very, very difficult to hit, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
Ball misses outside to Suto Roberi. She gets another at-bat in this ball game here in the top of the 7th. She's got stimulated as well here in this game. Not yet engaged, though.
Could still get engaged. It's only the top of the 7th.
There's a swing, and that's swung on and missed late. Another heater that's placed well by Malik. St. Louis looks to try to stay in this game. With 2 outs here, top 7. Change up taken at the knees. The 2 seamers flipped out into the center field, and that will be a single here with 2 down.
Yeah, and you'll take a 2-out single. At this point, you can't be picky. You need to get somebody on and blast one. Or at least get a gapper.
Johanna Wolf is the relief pitcher.
Yeah, good speed on first. Just need that gapper. Maybe to right center. That would score that run. Left center, maybe not.
That 2-0 pitch missed really close on the low inside corner.
Yep.
The 3-0 swung on, lifted to left, where Stars can make the play, and that'll do it for the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th after a quick stretch. 5-2 still to score.
Yeah, Icebirds leading on hits, but haven't really had the luck of the draw where it comes to cashing in.
Quickly 0-2 to Stars. This one hit right up the middle.
It was
Nice.
beneath the plate, but malekdragonborn really got down on that one and golfed it.
That was a good single there. And we're going to see the big hitters come up again for this club, where all of the difference was made last time. This was the player who hit the 3-run home run. He has another one well into left center field. That should be extra bases.
Oh boy.
Runner's going to go from first to third, and he thinks about it going to second twice and goes back to first. With that speed, I think that was a good move.
Yeah, you need to trap the runner or get a double play here, because you can't really allow a lot more at this point. You haven't really shown, I mean, you've gotten a lot of hits, but you haven't really cashed anything in. So either trap that runner or get a double play.
The RBR 0 breaks the bat.
Oh,
and
that'll
ends up
work.
being playable for the shortstop. There's one down.
Yeah, now double play gets you completely out of it. So you could be a little bit picky with this hitter. She is pretty tough. And
Couple of
maybe go
breaking
after
balls
the
missed
next
low.
hitter.
3 quick straight breaking balls, they all miss, and then this strike misses inside. That was ball 4.
Yeah, she seems a little confused up there. Maybe you can get her. Oh, what a pitch.
Fishing for the ground ball. This one hit on the ground to short. 6 over to 4, and it's dropped. Can you believe that?
Oh my God, what is going on tonight? Some of these drops are just little tosses.
I don't know. I'm telling you. I mean, I feel like the drops are just in the air, at least today.
Wow. Oh,
This
and that's
one's
a big
flipped into
hit.
right
That's a
center. That's gonna
monster
be-
hit.
Yeah, it could be a play at the plate, but the throw not strong enough. And there is still 1 out. Another run scores. It's 7-2. Tough breaks here for the Icebirds, as they're just trying to stop the bleeding here.
Yeah, this is a point you just shake it off and say, okay, that's all right. Maybe it wasn't my game. Finish it out strong. You know, get ready for game 2. You know,
1-2
at
pitch.
worst.
Ball lifted to the left. Is this
Good
playable? Oh, it does.
Oh,
It's another
one of
off
those
the glove.
games. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, sometimes when it rains, it pours.
Relief pitcher Wolf going to get a chance to hit. Now all of a sudden the Beholder's way ahead. 6 runs in the bank for them.
Yeah, I'm really excited if I'm Dragonborn, because I'm the underdog here. If I can steal this first win, I'm playing with house money.
The pitcher flips one below
Another
the
one.
zone.
Oh,
And out
we
there in the
can't do
center.
it.
Here comes the throw to the plate. It is. Oh,
no, come
on. What a
on.
malady and comedy of errors. Oh, my God.
The humanity.
My
Oh,
eyes. My heart. Kawashi's. I feel the pain for my fellow XBL player here.
Yeah, anybody in chat, if you've never played this game, this is the kind of stuff that makes this game a legend.
This is really enjoying it. We got a 3-2 count here. And swung on and missed. There's out number 2, so we're 1 inch closer to getting out of this inning, this nightmare bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, I see
4
Mama in
runs are
chat
scored.
there. He's probably questioning, does he even really want to play tonight the way this is going on?
0-2 pitch, bad ball hitter, Mia Dubs. Swings at one, fouls it away. Was way out of the zone.
Yeah, really lined that up, but was way late on it.
Swings again, it's 0-2. K
A lot of
collector.
contact.
Check, swing, triple
but got
digits, that'll end the
brutalized.
inning.
Oh, nasty pitch, not what he was expecting at all. Got completely sawed off and couldn't get the bat off his shoulder.
Max Supreme is the pinch hitter. He's got pinch perfect here for the Icebirds. The top of the 8th inning, they're down 7. It's game 1. So there's another game in hand here to play tonight. We are going to be switching host streams as well for that.
Yeah, this might be a set where the house always wins. Where the caster is the one that gets the luck, because so far it's been all Malik, and we don't know what's going to happen in game 2. But Kawashi certainly more than capable of turning this around. It doesn't seem like there's a big separation. It's just been pretty close to even, and then a break here and there.
Yeah, Big Sky's been a big factor as well.
I mean, normally you'd look at 9-2 and you'd say this is kind of a pretty lopsided game. It doesn't feel to me like it's been really that lopsided. In fact, Kawashi might still be leading in hits for all I know.
Change up on the inside corner of the plate, just fouled straight back. 1-1 pitch, misses low, makes it 2-1. Wolf getting a little bit tired, 26th pitch.
Good pitch. Oh,
yeah, it was
saw
off the hands. And that'll end the inning. So the Beholders still have the 7-run lead. They're going to the bottom of the 8th to look for a little bit more insurance. Charlie Farmhand is going to pitch the SPRP out of the pen for the Icebirds.
Going with the elite cutter on the SPRP. That's my play. So taking a page from Ole Misto.
Zeph Stars bats, power versus righties, contact versus righties. This is a huge player for the Beholders to start this inning. Quickly down 1-2. And then a hit. Inside pitch over to the second baseman on a line. That'll be the out. And it will be Krim Dravarax again batting here. The big home run hero tonight. And he crushes another one deep to center.
Oh, really high, though.
I think it's a little bit high. Too high. It doesn't even get to the warning track. But wow, that was clobbered.
He wants that one back for sure.
Triple double RBI, 2 for 4 for this player tonight.
Ooh, laid off of that was a rough cutter.
2-0 pitch. Ends up making it 2-1 after the swing is late. And then the 3-1 here. Takes the inside corner. So it's a full count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. The Icebirds look to take to the top of the 9th, but they end up dishing out a walk here. Kawashi just wants to get the out. Let's see if he can get it. It's a good strike. Then fouled away, makes it 0-2. Strike 3 ends the inning, and we're going to the top of the 9th. Both these players have had their fair share of base runners. But the Beholders have gotten a little bit of luck, and they've gotten more runs across. And now they look to try and take the first game of the AA season.
Okay, gonna stick with this pitcher for now. I think she has a short leash if things don't go her way.
1-1 pitch. Two-seamer. Strike. K-Neglector comes into play. 30th pitch. Swung on. Hit hard out there in front of the right fielder. It's off his glove.
Oh,
Kawashi thought about second, but does not quite have the speed to get there, so it's a single.
yeah, need a few more of those, but no outs. And is looking at the pen train.
Yeah, that is going to be malekdragonborn. So
Oh, coming submarine with the heater.
the big sub heater.
Does have surrounded though, so maybe if he can get another runner on somehow, can bite. Oh, but that ain't it.
Ball was dove for. Maybe could have been played into a double
Injured
play,
to
but
boot.
took a little bit of time to make it there. There was an injury on the play. Oh damn. Tough
Yeah,
break.
definitely the right play to go to first. You just got to get that one out. Baldur's Gate looking really good here. Just no massive mistakes. I think this submariner can carry his way through here.
Quickly 0-2 uses the velocity to set up the changeup. Nicely done on the strikeout. Now there's 2 outs.
And yeah, that submariner is tough to look at when you've been looking at pretty much anything other than a submariner all game.
Suto Roberi waits for the pitch. 1-1. Swung on deep to center. It's playable. Black is back there. He makes the grab. There's out number 3, and that'll end it in game number 1 here on your AA opening night match of the week. The Baldur's Gate Beholders come out on top 9-2. Nice hitting display from both teams. 29 hits.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate did end up 1 hit ahead. Such a great performance from Michael, the music teacher, aka malekdragonborn, and Kawashi certainly didn't look bad at all, but gonna have to have slightly better play and a lot better luck in game 2.
For sure. And we'll take a quick break here, set up game 2, and we'll be bringing that action to you real shortly. Hang tight, folks. Love like your truck, everybody. We are revving up and getting into the motor yard. the home of the Icebirds in St. Louis. Kawashi Blue coming off that stinging Game 1 loss on AA's opening night. The home team here against malekdragonborn and Baldur's Gate. An exciting game on our hands for Game 2. What do you think, Mist?
Yeah, I love Moto, so this is going to be fun. I expect Kawashi to strike back here. I really do. But it's not going to be easy. Momentum is all on the side of the Beholders.
We flipped team streams here. We've got Kawashi's perspective here. And we see the first swing of the game here, 0-2. Swung on off the fair line, if that's what you want to call it. At certain times, that's how it feels.
Yeah, and the Beholders have shown they don't need a lot of power. They can push the ball for hits.
Ball shot over to the second baseman. That was a line out for out number 1. First pitch, swung on,
Reached
lifted.
a little bit.
Prower in center makes the grab. There's 2 down.
A good swing, but did reach a little bit, and that's what cost him there. Good pitch there from Kawashi.
And this is that meat of the order that did a lot of the damage last time. I think you can hear the Japanese umpire for Kawashi as well. Very cool. Supremo throws it to first in time. Nice diving play. No damage done here in this top half of the inning. We're going to the bottom of the first, where the Icebirds get their first chance to bat in this game.
Yeah, this is kind of that shadowed setting you see at Motor Yard. It's actually not that hard to hit on this. Some of the shadow settings can really be a bit tricky to navigate, but this one is actually not bad at all. You can see the ball pretty well.
Yeah, Moto easy on the eyes. There is a ball over the top portion of the plate, and then there's a strike in there on the inside half. Nice screwball.
Pitch.
This is an elite screwball pitcher, but there is crossed up to have to deal with. This one's shot out into left, and this one's hit well off the wall on a hop down the line for a nice double.
Yeah, it's an interesting arsenal here from the Beholders. Not something you would almost ever see on a starting pitcher in the upper leagues.
It's Angela Saturn batting, the third baseman with bad jumps and dive wizard. Takes a strike, 2-1.
It's really not the worst arsenal when you tack that velo on there. Big velo, a really tough screwball, and has a cut fastball. So it's not that it's unusable, but usually you'd like to have either a changeup or a curveball, certainly.
Yeah, interesting setup for sure with just the tailing type pitches. We'll see if it comes into play. Cannon's got good velo. Louise Sluggerville, the RBI hero, is batting. She's got a runner in scoring position. This is where it comes into play. Let's see if she can make her money. It's quickly 2-1.
Very tough batter here. Let's see what she can do. She's laying off that screwball pretty well so far. Chases the fastball though.
Yeah, right off the pitcher's glove. He'll clean it up easily for the third out. So no damage done in the first, much like last game. We'll go to the top of the second. One pitch. Strike in there. Now it's 2-1. Here comes a cutter from Kawashi, and it's hit well. Prower's on his force. Good speed. He's going to have to use it. He turns around, makes the grab right at the warning track for out number 1. That was a tough play.
Uh-oh.
Granny Weaver creams a curveball. Yeah, that was hit as hard as you can hit one, but it's a line out. 2 down now for Steric Black. Center fielder with good speed as we saw last game. 1-0 pitch. Broken bat. Fouled away. 1-1. And now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball over the middle of the plate. Sprinter could come into play, but it's not get too far for the first baseman not to handle it herself. So no damage in the second. We go to the bottom of this this portion of the inning for Jusu Soto-Roberi to have a chance to make some waves. She's batting 200 in this young season after game 1.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see if Gillespie can hold up there on the mound with that funky arsenal. So far, looking great.
Gets the grounder on the cut fastball there. There's out number 1.
That was a great pitch, a little cut fastball, just hard into the corner. Couldn't really do a lot with it.
Switch hitting Prower. This is a tough player. Easy target and stealer if he gets on base.
Easy target there. I know, but no!
He is not going to need to use it. He absolutely clobbers one to right field. It's a huge 402-foot solo shot.
Yeah, if you're gonna run that cut fastball across the plate, you got to get that off, or at least onto the black, and he did not do that.
Yeah, misplaced hung cutter. We've got our first run of the game on the solo shot from Kawashi. That was absolutely smacked. Follows it up with a single. There's one down with a man on first.
Yeah, if I'm Kawashi, I feel good now. I'm like, okay, all right, I got a little lead here. I really wanted that first game, but that's okay.
Pitcher's batting, Edward Wong. Batting in the 8 hole, as was the pitcher last game as well. This one's shot to center, too high though to really do much. Black gets underneath it, there's 2 down. Flips things over for Mittens McClanahan, who's consistent. We'll see if that comes into play.
Interesting name there, Mittens McClanahan here, looking with a bunch of speed. Just wants to put the ball in play and use her legs.
Yeah, kind of the reverse leadoff hitter of the batting order, but she strikes out there to end the second. And much like last game, again, we have the Icebirds scoring in the second inning and making it 1-0. We'll see how the Beholders respond. We saw the floodgates open in the mid-game. This one off the hands. Saturn bare hands it, throws it to first with a good toss. There's one down here.
Yeah, sawed off badly there. Just was lucky to even get a bat on that one, but all it did was betray him there with an easy out at first base.
Wong throws a curveball below the zone. Now it's 2-0. Strike in there. 2-1 pitch. Makes it a hitter's count 3-1 to the pitcher Gillespie.
Oh, bad cutter. Ooh.
Yeah, even with the pitcher at the plate, you don't want to misplace one too badly. Full count, slider taken for the strikeout.
Wow.
Maybe the plan was never to swing. I'm not sure.
Yeah, a pair of meatballs completely ignored by the pitcher.
Power swing taken. Power and Pike at the plate as the lineup turns over for the Beholders. He fouls that one away. It's 1-1. Strike inside. Here's a cutter. It's going to be tough. Ooh, a lag pitch took it over the middle.
Pitch. I don't know what was worse, the original pitch or the lag pitch.
I don't know. Sometimes when they come right down the middle, it can be a little bit surprising. So it ended up being a single. This one hit right through the middle again. Prower can only toss it back into the infield. So back-to-back singles make it 2 outs, 2 on for Zeph Stars. Lefty on lefty, though. So this hitter a little bit more diminished than last game, as we saw.
Yeah, I think we can already say, regardless of what happens from here on out, stock in the Beholders definitely taking a jump here tonight. And smacks one there.
Attempt. He misses it. The throw's going to have to come to the plate. He's not going to be in time. Run scores. We got a tie ball game. Nicely placed single with 2 down to get an RBI.
Yeah, you got to fight your way out of this. 1 run is fine. Totally fine. You got to get out of this, though.
Deep slider in the strike zone. We'll see if we see another one. Fastball misses away. It's 2-1. Cutter outside. Good pitch. Yeah, got the call. 2-2 hit on the ground. Second baseman picks it up first in time, so we remain tied. Gets out of a little bit of a jam, but the run did score. Bottom of the third now. And we're back to the top of the Icebergs order. Two quick balls to Constantini. Fouled away. Now it's 2-1. The pitch taken right at the letters. 2-2. The strike crushed.
Whoa.
Left center deep. Off the wall, on the fly. Going to be extra bases with no outs.
Yeah, what a swing there. That was a meatball city, and just quite frankly lucky that wasn't gone.
Absolutely crushed by Kawashi. And we get to see Ken Moki now hit against the righty. Lefty on righty right now. So advantage goes to Kawashi to try and get this run across. This one hit.
You do. Wow. Okay. So perhaps the runner, that was a weird play where the runner probably did the smart thing not to get hung out to dry. 1 out.
Yeah.
I think he can still get that run across.
There's not much more you can do there other than freeze up balls hit too hard.
Yeah, it was hit too hard. It was just hard to play any games.
This one's
Now that
hit.
could be a tag up.
It was hit underneath, so it's one Kawashi's going to want back. Thinks about tagging up, but does not execute there. And there's 2 outs now for Luis Sluggerville with the RBI hero.
Yeah, just concentrate on hitting here. Don't worry about anything with the runner.
This one hit on a line to the second baseman, so the leadoff double ends up being to no avail. And we go to the top of the fourth.
Yeah, that's kind of been the day so far for Kawashi, but it's 1-1, so it doesn't matter. Just shake that off. It was a good swing.
Wingmaker wants to hit here. And he does swing at one pretty well. Hits it over the jumping shortstop into the right center field gap, or left center field gap, excuse me. Extra bases to start the inning, and that's another leadoff double. This is one for the Beholders to try and take advantage of, and we'll see if he does it.
Yeah, a lot of speed here. It's going to be hard to hold that run out, but you got to get the hitter.
Good strike. Wong with the pick officer trait, but not really. Oh, look. Comes right into play.
Couple of brutal corner pitches here. Granny's been a little bit off her game the whole day, and there she is. She's not happy.
Yeah, maybe a player that Malik's trying to do a little bit too much with this far this evening. This one hit right up the middle. Could, untie the game. The throw from Prower comes to the plate. It gets cut off. Everyone stays where they are, first and third. So this is a big double play scenario with this catcher up.
Yeah, and the really, really good pitchers like Ricks, they can always get a double play in this situation. So let's see if Kawashi can maybe... Oh, and that wasn't
this
it.
one's lifted. That slider was hung just a little bit. It looked good out of the hand, but squared up well. And the Beholders all of a sudden can score 2 runs. He's caught though between second and third and hung out to dry. There's 2 outs.
Yeah, I wouldn't give away that out. If I was the Beholders, I would not give away that out like that. That's a mistake.
Run hit, or ball hit on the ground. Broken bat, thrown to first in time. 2 runs score and untie the game. We're in the bottom of the fourth now. 5, 6, 7 coming up.
Yeah, I'm still confident. If I'm the Icebergs, I can do this.
Oh, that's crushed well. Right center. Is he going to catch it? He did kind of jog over there.
Wow. Yeah, maybe a missed reticle or didn't get a power score. I'm not sure there.
Yeah, tough break for Kawashi on a ball that was hit well. Miles power at the plate.
And you don't want to give Gillespie any more confidence than he already has. But it's awful tough. He's got that winding screwball that does seem to be keeping Kawashi honest to an extent.
2-2 pitch. Now upcoming. Hit hard. Right through the left field hole. And that'll be a hit for Prower, who had the home run to give the Icebergs their only run. So he's kind of trying to carry right now.
Probably not the time to bail out the hitter with a fastball down the middle.
This is the bunter. See if Kawashi shows here. No, he swings away. Lifts it to center.
Reticle that.
Out number 2, taken for the Beholders out there.
Yeah, if I'm the Beholders, I would stick with motion. Cut fastball, screwball until I see that Kawashi can handle that. I would not use that 4-seam.
Edward Wong's the pitcher. He's tense, so he's going to have to work hard to try and get something going for himself and his team. Quickly
And I'm
on
not saying
2.
Kawashi can't handle it, but for me, he has to prove it. See, that's the fastball. He was right on top of that train.
Yeah, he was, even with the tense pitcher. Just didn't get the outcome that he might have wanted. And the inning ends, and we're in the top of the 5th. Still 3-1. The Beholders are going for the sweep here tonight. We're in AA match of the week. In 1 hour's time, just a little bit less, we'll be seeing Mama Junjun go after M. Bennings in the XBL match of the week.
Yeah, two upper tier XBL players there. That's why we picked them to kick us off. Mama probably ranked around 4 or something like that, and M. Bennings I think was maybe 7. You know, those are some of the best players in the world.
Ball thrown from the third baseman over to first in time for the out. A couple of quick outs for the Icebirds. He's still pitching well now as Wong after giving up those runs.
Yeah, again, I'm still confident if I'm Kawashi. I think I'm pretty sure I can do this, but I need to pitch.
Strike in there. 1-2. Hit on the ground. Primo throws it to first. In time, there's out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th.
Let's check a pitch count here. 55 is not that high. Gillespie can still run this for a few more innings at least.
Gets a check swing
okay.
there.
That was actually a better pitch than I originally thought.
He's neutral mojo, but you got to think that may shift soon if he keeps having some success.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Ball hit on a line over to the second baseman. There's one down for Allegra Constantini as the lineup flips over.
Yeah, it's kind of tough when you put a good reticle on that winding screwball and you don't get anything for it.
0-2 pitch quickly. This one hit pretty hard past the second baseman.
A hit and gets it. Wow, it didn't look like a hit, but that's a big hit with only 1 out, Crane.
Yeah, just didn't quite reach for it far enough.
It kind of raptor armed it just a little bit there at second base. Not sure what that was all about.
Good strike in there right on the inside portion.
Oh, that's a
pitching
chase.
for that.
Gotta go back. Oh!
Oh my!
What the heck? I think he might have intentionally tried to grab that for maybe it was just a bad play.
Yeah, it didn't really work out in the way that the Holders wanted to. And maybe now that could be the thing the Icebirds need.
Yeah, second base doesn't seem to quite be on top of his or her game over there.
Big 1-2 pitch upcoming. Ooh, it's off the end of the bat. Second baseman has to pick it up there and throws it to first in time. Out number 3, Kawashi unable to capitalize on a few defensive miscues there. We're in the top of the 6th. Ball outside. Then this one hit on the ground, 1-1 pitch. Constantini takes it herself. There's an out, and this is Wingmaker.
Yeah, you're looking for a really quiet inning here from the Beholders if you're Kawashi. Just a nice little quiet inning, half inning. Oh, but a loud hit.
Yeah, very loud one, shot right into the left center field gap, off the wall on a really hard line. Tons of speed, gets him to second easily. And there's a 1-out double, and Granny Weaver wants to change her fortune a little bit here. Hasn't done much this game.
I would be very careful with her.
Yeah, not careful enough, and the right fielder can't pick it up. That's going to be another run. Back-to-back doubles. She's thinking about third. She's on her way there. The throw comes in. She's out.
She got greedy. Granny got greedy there.
We love the aggressive base running here. The Beholder's just going for it. This one through the hole, and that's another hit with 2 outs. Tough to keep a lid on.
Yeah, Kawachi kind of bailed out there, getting the runner, getting a little bit cavalier. You know, if you can get out here with only, I was going to say if.
Yeah, and that one's crushed. Prower almost made the play. It was a big jumping attempt. That curveball is hung, though, and that's a big double and an RBI. It's 5-1 now. Beholders turning this one into a lot like last game.
Yeah, and I think the pitcher's going to stay in there. Yeah, Gillespie's going to hit.
Yeah, locked in now, so gonna bat for themselves, and they get a hit here right up the middle.
Hey, curveball, absolute cupcake, but doesn't get the RBI. Now the time is up. There's no more screwing around. You got to start playing here, Kawashi.
The pitcher Virtuosa has rally stopper. 2-1 pitch. Curveball hit on the ground. Supremo picks it up. There's a first in time that ends the inning, but the Beholders have scored 2 more runs. Bottom of the 6th now. It's 5-1 for Sluggerville. Starting things off. Gillespie's got himself a good cushion.
Yeah, despite a lack of speed, he's an okay one to maybe get this going here.
She hits it hard, but doesn't quite get the fortune she wants. Wingmaker makes the play, 1 down.
Yeah, wow. If you're Kawashi, this has been a rough series.
Ball hit high in the air, deep to center. Not quite squared up, and Black makes the play. 2 down for Miles Prower, the home run hero. He's 2 for 2. He's really been trying to do it all for his team here tonight.
Yeah, I'm still got time. It's only the 6th inning, so maybe just get a single. Maybe get a run or 2 here still. You can't give up any outs at this point. Hit hard.
Yeah, and that's definitely tough to play. It's a nice hustle double there.
Yeah, so here you go. Maybe just score 1 here, Train. That would be something.
Prower's got himself 3 parts of the cycle. He's got to get the hardest part in his next at bat. We'll see if he gets another chance. It's going to be Supremo here, though, to follow him up and try to knock him in. Ball outside. Then there's a strike.
Tough.
79th pitch, lifted to center, and it's playable where Black can make it, and he does. There's 3 down, so nothing doing. The Icebergs again leave a runner stranded. Tough luck tonight with runners in scoring position for St. Louis.
Yeah, and that goofball pitcher Gillespie has been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, you know, the unorthodox Arsenal coming to play here tonight. And Malik's done his job at the plate, hitting tons of mistakes. Well,
yeah, good coach to show you, though, Train, while Arsenal certainly is important, if you can locate and get people off balance, you can beat people with anything.
That one's hit just past the diving third baseman. There was really nothing anybody could do, and it's an easy double. So yeah, it's 1 out double.
You don't need any more runs to have to come back from here, so you've got to shut this down at this point.
Thinking about walking him, I think, is Kawashi, and he does.
That's not a bad play. At this point, you have to stop everything. No more runs.
Ooh, and this one's hit on the ground. Over to first. There's the double play.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Great play.
Yeah, there was a ton of speed there to contend with, but the 6-4-3 worked out. Really nicely played by Kawashi to keep in the game.
Yeah, now you empty the bench. You've got to do something now. This foolishness has gone far enough if you're a Kawashi Nation here. It's time to go.
Fastball hitter came into play, but it was above the zone and popped up. There's out 1. We're looking at McClanahan here. The pseudo leadoff hitter.
In there.
Tries to like kind of restart the lineup, revitalize the lineup at, you know, early here, batting 9th. We'll see if she can make it happen. 0-2 pitch, fouled away.
He reached on that one.
This one flipped into
hit.
center, and there is a single. That is good speed over there at first, with one down. Big power from Constantini. Strike in there. 1-1 is the ball.
Gillespie running out of gas badly. Can be hit.
Yeah, the
Does
cross
have a lot
stop
of
came out.
momentum, but
That was the first time we've seen it roll this game, but it was non-consequential. 3-1 pitch, lifted to left, though catchable. And there are 2 outs. Tough break. Squaring up some of these balls well, but the timing not quite there. But clutch is in play for Ken Moki.
might have to go yard here to really send a message.
Ooh, tough screwball.
Tough.
93rd pitch, and it's hit well to right. Is he gonna catch it? Oh, for a minute, I didn't think he was making a play for it. Kind of let up.
Appear to take the right angle there at all, Train.
Yeah, it was a risky play out there and right, but in the end, the Beholders make the play. Granny Weaver gets a single to start the 8th. They're still looking for more insurance. Out of the bullpen is Kiko O'Hara. She gives up a double at least into right center field here. Back-to-back hits. It's going to be the 6th run of the game for the Beholders, and they're up. Their conquest for a sweep is well underway here tonight. Big 1-1 pitch. Misses inside. 2-1. Popped up. O'Hara, playable, although a little tense, makes the play. That takes her mojo up to neutral.
Gillespie at the plate. You got to yank him now. Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting taken out of the game here. He's nearing 100 pitches. Really effective game from the starting pitcher. You know, you love to see starters used like that in any league, especially
that
in
was
the
not
XBL.
it.
Ooh, was not at all. That inside two-seam was absolutely smoked, and those runners are going to trade spaces with no problem at 7-1.
Yeah, and that's where these lower players learn where you can throw pitches, because some of these two seams we're seeing tonight, Train, you just do not see from the top pitchers in either of the top two leagues. You just can't throw those pitches.
Ooh, Malik's caught off second, but he gets back in time. But yeah, you're right. I mean, the two-seam, one of the trickier ones. I don't really use it as much because of that exact factor. It's 1-1 pitch. Ooh, misplaced middle of the plate, hit right up the middle. Prower's going to have to make a throw. 93 to the plate. Runner does not challenge, so they're at first and third with 2 down. Still 7-1, top of the 8th inning. A little bit of ways to go here in A's game number 2 of opening night. XBL season 18 ball on the ground. McClanahan thrown to first in time. 8 is the end of the top of the 8th now. We're going to the bottom half.
Yeah, six runs is a tall order here. I mean, especially because Kawashi just hasn't really hit in this game. Looked better in game 1, to be quite frank, but does have a different pitcher to work against here. Not that she's easy to hit, but
Ooh, that one smoked. Kawashi gets a hold of one on the fly. Big double to lead things off here in the 8th.
yeah, she's running no junk, and she's running a 3-pitch arsenal without elite velocity. So this actually is a very hittable pitcher. That looked like a lag thingy. Oh, ooh.
Right at the knees. Good strike. 1-2 pitch upcoming. Kawashi goes reaching and fouls it away. Oh, and the strike looking. Beholders get the looking K. Pull the trigger. It's tough to do so, though.
Yeah, she's running K. She's running the K neglector, and she's going to come with that changeup every time when it's 2 strikes until you show you can hit it.
0-2 pitch, swung on late, and there's 2 down here. The reliever coming in clutch right now. But here's the 3-for-3 Prower, and he's looking for that triple. It's a foul.
Kawashi's a little bit rattled here, and I would imagine anybody would be. Is getting some good hacks in here, but
the K neglector. It's hit well though out to left where it's catchable, and Stars makes the grab. Those 2 foul balls gave it a run for its money though. Top of the 9th now here, 7-1 the score in favor of malekdragonborn. The Icebirds looking for a way out. Kawashi looking for some success. Kiko O'Hara gets a first quick out, and then another one on the ground to Saturn where she picks it up and throws it to first, and there's quickly 2 down. So it's Granny Weaver. Last chance for insurance for the Beholders, as though they need it. They're pretty comfortable with the 6-run lead. Ooh, that one's hit well. Granny Weaver's got sprinter too, so she's out of the box in a hurry. Quickly rounds first, thinks about maybe third, but not quite. Stays at second base. I think last game was the one where she was caught off.
Yeah, she started slow tonight in this series, but she's had at least 3 hits in a row.
Yeah, making up for some tough fielding plays as well, where in the end kind of came out on the wash. Waiting for the pitch here. Hopefully we don't have any issues. We are going to see it. It looks like an auto ball. So hopefully everything's good with the players. I haven't received any messages on my end. Top of the 9th though, 2 outs here. Kawashi giving it a minute with the step out. All right, cool. We're back. 1-1 pitch, strike right at the knees. And here comes the 1-2. Got some checking.
Well, how does he lay off of that?
Another big check. Wow, good eye. And here comes the payoff pitch. Gets him looking. Money fastball right on the corner.
Yeah, great pitch. I've done that. I laid off 2 great pitches, and the next pitch gets onto a corner, and you're so used to laying off, and you get burned.
Yeah, tough break there for the Beholders, but Kawashi thankful to get out of that top of the 9th. Things stay where they are. Last chance here, 3 outs to avoid a sweep. Kawashi takes a strike. Mario Supremo batting. It's 1-1. Takes another strike. It's 1-2. Ball high.
Push the count, maybe get a walk, but
Ooh, he whips that ball. Oh, foul territory. Johanna Wolf is getting tired. The K neglector, a huge factor.
Kawashi battling here. Oh, but no, just got it by him.
Yeah, even with the neglector, the 94 fastball was too much. We're going to see a pinch hitter here for O'Hara. See who it is off the bench. Alberto Grande.
Has outside pitch. Oh, almost got hit.
To 1 pitch. This one lifted out to left. Playable for Stars. There's 2 down, and the Beholders 1 out away from a big sweep. Now Mick McClanahan's has the team on her back. Takes a strike. Johanna Wolf reaches back. Swing on that one right up the middle. So the team is still alive. Icebirds look for more. It is the top of the order in Constantini. This is the big hitter here. Takes a strike. 0-1. Swung on, fouled away.
Ooh, needed a single there.
Now 0-2. Pitch. Crushed.
Oh!
Deep right, it's back.
Oh, it's hit.
The wall, it's off the wall. Can Kawashi catch a break with the walls here tonight? Oh, my Lord.
That's okay, though. Do not go quietly.
No, it's not quite over yet with 2 down. We see Kieran Lockhart.
She's
Rally
running,
stopper, elite slider.
A rally stopper, yeah, with massive junk and a junk-type goof arsenal.
Now it's quickly 2 down.
Just swing everything sidearm.
This one hit right up the middle. That'll be a run for the
down
Icebirds.
the middle. That is not the pitch, Train.
No, it was not. And the Icebirds remain alive as they score a run, and Angela Saturn comes to the plate. 1 for 4 tonight with a double. Game not yet over. Strike at the knees.
You can't be throwing the fastball here. You got to make him hit some motion.
Oh, way ahead of the slider. Now it's 0-2. This slider, though, into the right
but
center
a bad
field gap.
slider.
They're chasing after it. 2 runs are going to score. So with 2 outs here, the Icebirds make it 7-4.
Yeah, I take it back. That really wasn't that bad of a slider. It was just a nice piece of hitting there from Kawashi.
Louise Sluggerville, RBI hero. She's tense, but it's kind of fighting against the trait there. So let's see if there's any success. 2 outs.
If he can get one more runner on somehow.
Fouled away. 1-2. Now it's 2-2.
Off. Look at the patience.
This one
Oh,
fouled
that's
straight
tough.
back. Is it
Right
playable
off.
for the catcher? He makes the
Oh,
grab
no.
and ends the game.
Oh,
Baldur's
you hate
Gate.
to go that way.
Baldur's
You just
Gate
wanted
get the
one
sweep.
more chance there, man.
That
Wow,
was
what
tough.
a job by Kawashi, and not going to go quietly, like I said, making some noise. Just couldn't get that tying run to the plate, Train.
No, he could not. That was a tough break there for Kawashi Blue. But it was a really, really dramatic, almost comeback. Really made it very, very exciting. But the sweep goes to the Beholders. They start the AA season 2-0. I mean, we saw some pretty good stuff here tonight from them.
I loved what I saw from these two. They were extremely patient at the plate. They played the game the way it should be played. You know, I don't know what to say. They showed some clutch. You know, the pitching was a little bit shaky, as you would expect, but other than that, it was exactly what you would hope to see.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, it was a little bit of drama. You know, some tough defense, some big homers, some line drives, some good plays. You know, AA is set up for a really nice season. You know, if the parity is there, you know, I think it'll be a really, really fun one. So, and that sliding ego scale really does contribute to some good stuff. So we saw great play here from both teams here tonight. Kawashi unable to come up any with dubs, but I think that comeback shows us that they'll be on a really nice trajectory this season. And malekdragonborn coming out really strong with the 2 W's. But Mr. Man, we got 2 more big games here to call tonight. What do you think of that coming here up in the XBL?
Oh, God, yes. Yeah, stick around, folks. We got a monster matchup coming your way. I just want to say, you know, Kawashi represented himself really well.
For sure.
You know, the first game was kind of one of those ones where it just felt like, you know, it's just one of those games. Second game, you kind of figured he'd strike back. It just still wouldn't go his way. You know, finally started to really drive there at the end, and he popped out with the catcher. But you know, if we get this kind of quality, you know, from any league, but from the AA this season, which we do have quite a few really nice players down there, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm really glad we were able to accommodate all 3 leagues tonight.
For sure. It's always great to get the opening day triple header, and we've got the final piece coming up for you in about 30 minutes time. So thank you to our players here for doing it live. Thank you to Mystery Man for joining me here in the booth, and thank you to everybody for joining us for this game. We'll be back very, very shortly with the XBL, and if we don't see you there, we'll see you next time. Have a safe and pleasant evening, everyone.